What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode, episode number 264, and we start today's episode off with our second Champions League group game here, away in Scandinavia to take on the Danish Giants FC Copenhagen here. And yeah, taking on the Danish side, I was feeling relatively confident, so I did of course rest the majority of my players, but in the third minute they had a really good chance, but Gazaniga made a fantastic save here to deny a Mankwa twice, I think it was. Yes, it was, as Gaz makes another save there, but I just couldn't stop giving the ball away. I was trying to play out from the back and it was not working because Copenhagen kept putting the pressure on, and Sloth here, despite his slow figure, manages to get the cross in, and the header goes wide of Gaz's post. So a nervy opening few minutes here, almost conceded, but thankfully we didn't. Gazaniga was playing very well in the opening few minutes, but in the 13th minute, Trouserman gets the ball here, rolls it out wide to Casemiro, cuts it inside to Marcano, and Felipe Marcano smashes the ball into the back of the net. Really good pass by Casemiro to see the run of Marcano, and yeah, he makes it 1-0 to us. And in the 24th minute, Mayoral picks the ball up here, goes down left hand side with a lovely fake shot here, double step over to get past his man, takes aim with his right foot, but it's a good save by the goalkeeper as he puts the ball out for a corner. And in the 39th minute, Gazaniga with a great kick out to Mayoral, and what a touch this is by my winger. Fantastic touch to get around his man. Look at the pace here, no one's going to catch Mayoral. Goes down left hand side here, cuts it inside the trouser man. His shot is well saved, and unfortunately Copenhagen managed to get the ball away, but it comes to Balou Campenny finds De Rocha Fonte here down the right hand side. Lovely move to get past his man here, cuts onto his left foot, takes aim, his shot is well saved, it cannons off the bar and the goalkeeper claims it. But as you just saw, Trouser man did get injured in that build up there. He did unfortunately pick up a knock, and we bring on Valdez Diaz, and unfortunately Trouser man is going to be out for 3 weeks, so that's a bit of a shame. He'll miss 1 or 2 of the games because we're very close to an international break, but even so, very annoying regardless that he gets an injury. But in the 59th minute, Valdez Diaz has some good skill, finds Casemiro, but the shot by Mayoral is well saved, and eventually Copenhagen managed to get the ball away. But it does finish 1-0 to Atletico Madrid for it, so it's another win for us. Very good indeed, but it was a little bit of a nervy game. Copenhagen did have a few chances, but even so, we managed to get the 3 points, and that is the most important thing. And here is confirmation of Trouserman's injury, out for 3 weeks. That's a real shame because he's got off to a very good start this season, and that is a bit of a shame. But anyway, we enter the new month and we have a squad report here, and we start off with Uray reaching a 94 rating, which means he is now the best player in the world, undisputedly the best player in the world. So Uray kicking up a fuss at the start of the season, saying he wanted to leave, he couldn't stay at the club anymore, and now look at you, you're the best player in the world, mate. See, that's why you should stay with me. But even so, yeah, the squad report's looking very good, some fantastic players in there developing in the stats, and Marcano just looks an absolute beast. I so badly want to end the career mode with him as the best player in the world. It's not going to happen, but it would just be amazing, wouldn't it? But anyway, the worst thing about that squad report is when you saw De Rocha Fonte lose 2 points in his acceleration. That's really annoying because he looked as though he's the fastest player in the world, and that's just very frustrating to see him lose 2 points for no reason, really. You know, it's not like he's had injuries or anything. But anyway, here's a look at the league table. We're in 5th place, 3 points behind the leaders Barcelona, but we do have a game in hand, and it is away at Celta Vigo. So we'll win this game and we do go back to the top of the table. So it looks very tight. We've got to a I mean, it's obviously it's at the start of the season here in October, but it looks very tight, and it could be more than just one team in it at the end of the season. That would be very good indeed, because as nice as it is to cruise through and just win the title with ease, it's always nice to have a challenge as well. But in the 12th minute, De Rocha Fonte here shows that it doesn't matter if he loses 2 points on acceleration, he's still one of the quickest players in the world. Goes down the right hand side, crosses the ball in, but Poké, what a sitter that was by my midfielder. Really should have put the ball into the back of the net. Free shot about 8 yards out, and unfortunately could only put the ball wide of the post. So 14 minutes in, still 0-0, disappointingly. But in the 15th minute, Marcano hits it out wide to De Rocha Fonte. He plays a great ball across to Mayoral, who manages to shrug off his man here, cuts inside onto his right foot and finesses it into the bottom corner. And a good finish from Mayoral, and Poké takes him down as if to say, see, you save my blushes. But yeah, 1-0 to us, 18 minutes in. That was fantastic news. And in the 25th minute, we win the ball back here. De Rocha Fonte gets onto it, and he finds Jimenez. Jimenez plays it through to Poké. He plays a wonderful ball out wide wide to Mayoral. Mayoral for some reason didn't have enough pace to get past his man, but he found Poke, played it back to Mayoral. His shot was well saved, it hit the post, but there was Poke to make amends for missing that sitter 10 minutes ago. So a good finish by Poke after Mayoral's shot was well saved and then cannoned back off the woodwork. So 2-0 to us, and we were just completely dominating Celta Vigo. And on the hour mark here, Mayoral down the left hand side cuts past his man, plays it back to Grimaldo, puts the ball in. Jimenez with a great header here, but it just goes wide of the mark, and the score remains at 2-0. But in the 73rd minute, Balou Campeni picks it up and plays it to Marcano here. Marcano gets a little bit lucky with a scoop turn, but with this shot, there's nothing lucky about the shot. Really good finish, drills it into the bottom corner, and Felipe Marcano makes it Celta Vigo 0. Atletico Madrid 3, so we were just comfortably returning back to the top of the table as things stood. But in the 80th minute, Sanchez Ayala puts this corner in. It's headed over the top of Ure, but it hits the post, and Leon Brito lets the ball go out for a goal kick. And in the 86th minute, it looks as though we'd wrapped up a 3-0 win. However, Jimenez picks the ball up here and finds De Rocha Fonte with the fake shot down the right hand side here. Ronaldo's regen comes through, really good dribbling, stops, then completely falls to the defender with a fake shot there. His shot should have been saved, to be honest. The goalkeeper got two good hands on it, but he only pushed the ball into the roof of the net, and De Rocha Fonte gets a goal and makes it Celta Vigo 0, Atletico Madrid 4. So an absolutely easy win over Celta Vigo there, and the goalkeeper didn't do very well, and unfortunately we made him pay. So a 4-0 win, and we go back to the top of the table, which is great news for us. We had a couple of international friendlies after that. The first one against the nation we used to manage, South Korea, and they managed to get a draw off us at 1-1. Not too surprising, because they've got a very good squad now, and it's all because of me, of course. And in the following game, we took on Egypt here, taking on Egypt away from home as we made our route back to Spain. We thought we'd play Egypt for a laugh as well, and this time we won 3-1, so that was good news for us as we pick up a draw and a win. And in the following and last game of the episode, we take on Villarreal here. At home, of course. Now we're back to the top of the table. We want to keep that up, taking on Villarreal, and of course Villarreal, a pretty decent side on this game, got some good players as well, even this far down the line. But in the 10th minute, Leon Brito picks the ball up here and finds Ronaldo's regen. De Rocha Fonte gets on the ball, cuts it through to Leon Brito here. Nice fake shot here by my fullback, takes aim, it's a good block, but Jimenez's header finds Marcano, but his left foot volley, he drags it wide of the post, so still 0-0. But in the 29th minute, Marcano cuts it through to De Rocha Fonte, he finds Marcano with a fake shot, plays it back to De Rocha Fonte. Nice link-up play, but his shot is brilliantly saved by the goalkeeper, and Villarreal managed to get the ball away. But on the stroke of half-time, Leon Brito finds De Rocha Fonte here, who plays a wonderful ball out to Lorenzo Poke. I like having this guy as holding midfielder because he bursts through the middle so well, and he gets taken out after a nice Ronaldo chop there to give us a penalty, and it was a definite penalty. Not sure why Marino seemed, well, I know why he seemed so disappointed, because it was a terrible challenge, and yeah, Marino gives away a penalty here, so it's a chance for Marcano to make amends after missing one in the last episode. He steps up against Diego Marino, but again he misses it. Marcano's gone missing. That's 2 penalty misses in 2 penalties. So yeah, 2 misses in 2 penalties. So 0-0 here. And in the 54th minute, Villarreal looked as though they were going to make us pay for missing that penalty. It's a good finish by Devesa Albiz. And after all the chances we had, we didn't put a single one away. And it was 1-0 to Villarreal. But he see Marcano feed Poke. And this time he was like, nah, I'm not going to win a penalty. I'm going to get us the goal, because we can't trust Marcano from the spot anymore. It's a good finish by Poke. That makes it 1-1. The game is all tied up. But in the 77th minute, it looked as though it was going to be a tie. Until Mayoral picked the ball up here down the left hand side, just teases the fullback here with some simple stop and turns. Nice fake shot to get inside here, goes through to the middle, takes aim and blasts the ball into the back of the net to give us a 2-goal to 1 lead, and that is how the game finishes. So we come from behind to take the 3 points. I thought we were going to lose it, to be honest, but thankfully we did manage to salvage a win there from goals through Poke and Mayoral. But as always, guys, a big thank you for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you have, please leave a like, that really helps my channel out, and I'll see you for another episode of Career Mode very, 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 very soon.